Hello. Hello, everyone. I do believe that I am online. Welcome to the relaunch party for the relaunch. We actually are going to be dropping our first video in a long time. My tongue is blue. That's not something you were interested in. Just letting you know, because I know you're always worried about the current status of my tongue. It's blue because of some crazy candy that I'm apparently addicted to that I keep eating over and over again, and yeah, can't get enough of. But welcome to the launch live for our next Roast My Fleet video. So the Roast My Fleet video should be coming around 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it'll be it's a short one, just trying to get back into the YouTube swing. So I thought, why not go live and let some people, we get to the video. It's currently uploading, so it should be done uploading by the time I'm done with this live, and then you can just hop straight over from the live to the video. So we will not be as we normally do in live in Twitch. We won't be hopping over to another, what is it called, rating. We won't be rating on this one. So after this one, go and check out the Roast My Fleet. It should be our third Roast My Fleet. I think I've kind of figured out how to do them, so we'll see. We'll see. Make sure you leave comments and let me know what you liked, didn't like. What's up, Essential? What's up, Radium? What's up, Bray Wolf? What's up, Matthew Ward? It has been a while. That's exactly what I was talking about. It's been a while. I'm trying to get back into the YouTube swing. So I do have a job. I know that I look homeless sometimes, but I promise you I am not. I am not a homeless person. This is not an outside green screen. I have a home. I have a family. I have a job. I am a human being. Or so I've been told. I am an adult. So I do have a job, and because of that job, I did have to take a little bit of a break. But real life comes first. So I've been, get back into the swing of things. But I will have an extended break come May, so it's gonna be coming right on time. We're getting ready for the big swing of CIG, so to speak, where we're gonna find out what they're gonna deliver for Invictus, and yeah, we got some things to talk about because I finally, last stream I kind of looked at the Golem, the Drake Golem, and the Geo, so I kind of know what those are about. What's up, Northern? What's up, David Ball? What's up, folks? Welcome. What's up, Paglamia, if I didn't say that already? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I always forget to change my my live setting. Today is Wednesday. And today is the 26th. It's too early for April Fools. No, it is too early for April Fools. But the biggest thing that I wanted to talk about is I wanted to talk about this new what is it? It's the Atlas platform, and it looks like kind of like it's gonna be the Atlas, but it doesn't have any markings on it. I think it's April Fools. I don't and the reason I think it's April Fools is because it just doesn't look unique enough. I think when they do their first, it has some unique qualities to it. I'm not saying it's not unique at all. I'm saying it's not unique enough. So I just don't think that it's I don't think it's real. I do think it's coming, But I think whatever we get will be some variant of what we've seen already. So if you haven't seen it, you can go and check out the combat mech. Type in Star Citizen Combat Mech. I don't want to show it on here just in case it is like real, and I don't want to ruin it for people. What's up, Jay Voodoo? But yeah, I don't think it's real. But I wanted to see what you guys thought about it, what you all thought. I think you said you think, Matt said, I feel like it's supposed to be one of those prototypes for the Combat Atlas. That is why it's in the museum. What's up, Official? I don't think it's real. I mean, that would be great. I think that would make a lot of sense. It's in a museum, so like maybe this was like the very first version of it. I would think that whatever Combat Atlas we get, we'll get at Invictus, and this is kind of like them letting us know, like, hey, we know what you want. We know you want that thing. It's coming. So that's what I think it is. So I don't think this is I don't think this is what we'll actually get. I think this is gonna be like a Mach 1 or something kind of thing that they do and be like, well, this was an early design of it, and we're gonna change it. But if a lot of people love it, maybe they will make that the official design. But I don't personally like it because I think it's doing a little bit too much with like the holding of the guns. Like, I get it, the guns would be bigger because it's a mech, but if it's not going to have like some type of FPS capability, then I don't think a lot of people will want it. Like, I don't think people want a super slow mech that just happens to have guns. I think people want this one to be a little smaller than the base Atlas. I think they want it to be like a little faster, well, a lot faster. I think they want it to maybe be able to slide or something. Maybe it can, fly like the Geo one for short periods of time. I think people want it to be a little bit more FPS friendly. Yeah, I don't think people want just an Atlas with guns. So that's another reason why I don't think this one is real. However, the way they do the guns, I do think it's going to be interesting. Whatever they come up with. What's up, Bristol? So whatever they come up with, I have a feeling I'll like it, but I won't love it. But that's kind of been my attitude towards a lot of things that have been happening. I will just a quick note before I can continue though. What's up, Darsh? What's up, Disarray? So, quick note. I am going to try to figure out how to do that. I know I keep saying I'm going to enter contests and I never enter them. So this time I'm actually going to figure out how to speak whatever, what is it, Vandul, I think, and try to enter that contest. So I'm gonna really try to get into that. So if you see a weird video pop up, I'm gonna be on screen. I'm going to be speaking Vandul. So that'll be interesting. Hilarious, first of all. So I think it'll be worth the watch for everybody. But it's really just going to be my contest submission. I just have to figure out how to do it. Work on that in the next few days. I want to enter a contest, and if I win it, I'll definitely give away a ship. So, I'll give away a ship. I always give away a ship, but like, I'll definitely give away an extra ship if I win it, because I glaive or something, or a scythe or something. I don't know. I don't really need. I think I've been pretty steady on the don't buy any more ships thing. I bought a Heartseeker, but then I realized I don't need it. So that's gonna go back to, the graveyard. But anyway, back to what we were talking about. I think the mech will be smaller, slightly smaller than the Atlas. I think it will have guns that you can swap out, because I think that's going to kind of be like the thing. Like, how do you kit out your mech? Like, maybe if you add larger guns to it or certain guns to it, it runs slower. And if you get lighter guns, it's faster. But I also think it'll have like different armor combinations. And I don't know if you'll be able to like put armor on it, or maybe it'll be like a new part that you add to a mech where like you can change the armor rating. And if you give it more armor, then it's slower. If you give it less armor, obviously you're more subject to damage, but then it's faster. And I think that would kind of make it like a game in and of itself. Like then you could do full on mech battles, and maybe if you have extra armor on, you can't jump as high. So you'll have those super speedy running gun types, and then you'll have the tanks that are just like slowly walking towards you, but you can't knock their armor off quick enough. So I am super excited for it. I'm glad that they are acknowledging it though. Yeah. So I'm hoping that they learn a lesson from like Titanfall, and they basically I just want Titanfall 3. Well, but smaller mechs, obviously, because the mechs in Titanfall were huge. But like, yes. Uh, what's up, Perillium? What's up, Whisper? Oh, I talked about this earlier, but yeah, my tongue is blue. I tried to state it at the beginning. I bought this candy, and it's blue, and it's very addictive, and I've been eating far too much of it. Clearly, I promise, no Smurfs were involved. What's up, Jackal? No Smurfs were involved. When do I want to do the pirate swarm? Um, I don't know. I actually do have some time this week, so I'll see. I have to do some more videos though, so I'll say I have to catch up on videos, and then I'll probably re-engage. So the first thing I need to do is I need to do that Banu video. Then I have another video in the works that I need to get done before the week is over, and then probably then I'll do it. So I can't give you an exact time, but I'll try to do it this weekend. I really want to get it in this weekend, get some gameplay in. Let's see. Isn't there a feature where you can pin a message over chat to let those coming in know? Ooh, probably. No idea. Uh, let's see. It's probably maybe pin. Oh, you can. Look at that. Pin. And then if I could figure out how to spell tongue. Here we go. Bam. Oh no, I don't want it. I don't want it. There you go. There you go. My tongue is blue because of candy, not Smurfs. There you go. Oh yeah, we could film Pirate Swarm for a video. I don't know how interesting that would be because I'm terrible. Hey Mary, hey JF, what's up? So if you're just coming in, so this video is kind of a launch video. I want to start before my videos come out and kind of like letting everybody know that they're about to come out. So 8:15 p.m. Eastern roasting Roast My Fleet number 3 will be launching. I will be doing a lot more Roast My Fleets. I'm trying to get better at them, so let me know what you think. What's up? Let me know what you think. It's like I said, it'll launch at 8:15. It's really short. I want to keep these short, but I want to do more of them rather than like make them 20 minutes long and only do one every month. I want to get a lot of those done because I feel like I owe you guys a bunch of these roast my fleets. So I'm gonna do one this week, and then I'll probably do two next week, and then I have another video coming in between those that'll be pretty cool. We talked about why my tongue is blue. we talked about the new mech, the new combat mech, and how we don't think that it's real. It's either like something that is in a museum as like a Mach 1 of whatever we actually will get, which I do think will come at Invictus, or it's just an April Fool's thing. And if it's an April Fool's thing, then we're less likely to get the real one in Invictus, I think. I've always wanted to do contests. I kept saying I was gonna do them and then realizing I didn't have enough time because of the schedule I was on. But that was when I was doing my rate every fleet thing. So I was rating every, not rating fleet, like rating every ship thing. So I was trying to rate every ship and trying to get it done before last Citizen Con because I was going to Citizen Con. And so that's why I ended up not joining a lot of the contests. But I'm trying to do different this year. I want to join the ones that I know that I can actually do something with. So like this one, I feel like I can actually do something with. Like if it's like a cooking contest or something, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not, like, it's not that I can't cook, but it takes me 5 hours in the kitchen to do the most basic thing. I actually think I'm a great cook. It's just, it takes me so long to cook that by the time I finish, you will have already left to go get pizza or something because it just takes me forever. So the ones that I think I have a shot in, I will not enter the ones that I don't think I can get. Make sure you guys are leaving comments so that you can qualify for our giveaway. I still don't know what we're giving away for this month. I don't know what it'll be, but it'll definitely be something I have in my fleet. So let's see. What am I going to give away? You know what? Yeah, we could do Vandal Swarm and we could do Pirate Swarm. Yeah, we could just do it all in one. Yeah, I know. I've been following the game for 8 years, still haven't done it. I always felt like, oh, there's time to do it, and now I'm like, let me get it done. Because what happens is I'll be doing those fleet videos, and then like it'll like the sale videos every time there's a sale, and then I get to the page where it's like certain ships, and like I can't even see it, and it's weird for the video. It was weird, so I just need to do it so I can actually look at that. You said I look stylish today. It's just a button-up shirt. I mostly do it because of the mic, so I could put the mic very easily on here. So yeah, that's the main reason. If you think this is stylish, I should wear one of these every video. Excited for Invictus because I'm placing my bets that's when the TAC. Oh, the TAC, yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, you did win the TAC. I remember that. Yeah. Yeah, if the TAC launches, that'll be great. That TAC is one of the ships I'm looking forward to the most. It just kind of came in and broke a lot of things for me. I literally saw, once the TAC came out, it made me kind of reorganize my whole fleet. Obviously, Citizen Con made a lot of us have to reorganize our fleet once we found out how insurance was going to work and stuff like that. But yeah, I definitely reorganized my fleet because of the TAC. That's how good of a ship I think that thing is. Think the new Atlas Geo will fit on the elevator of the Mole? I don't think it will fit so much as you'll be able to lift it. Like it won't be like it'll sit perfectly on the thing, but I think if you maneuver it enough, you'll be able to get it on there. Out of all the SC YouTubers, I watch Ninja the most because of the silky smooth voice and how nice he is to listen to whilst working construction all day. This will be a short one, so I hope you weren't planning on listening to me all day, because this is a short one. This is just, we'll probably end this one at like 8:05, 8:10 or something, so you guys got time to go over and watch the Roast My Fleet. It'll launch at 8:15. What's up, Cuban TV? They did the rap of a goofy ship called the T-Rex this year. I like that. Yeah, the tack isn't great on looks. I think that was what kept me from giving it a 10. I think I gave it an 8 or a 9 if I'm not mistaken. But I don't think I probably wouldn't give it a 10 until I actually flew it anyway. But there's some ships that's not like a set rule for me. There's some ships I think are going to be 10s regardless. But yeah, I can't wait to fly it. I hope. I was actually surprised that it didn't just launch with the Max. It seemed like a fairly simple ship, but maybe it's just, it was more complicated than it looked. If the tack is as slow as the Lancer, I mean, it might be slow. I think I really need to fly it. I think for me, I really want a ship that just kind of does what it's supposed to do well. I don't need it to like be the best ship to fly or anything like that. Um, yeah, it'll be a live premiere for tonight's vid. So we'll jump right from this into the premiere at 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But I think for me the tack is just I can take it. It is like a really great daily driver. Like you can, if you got three buddies, you can go out and attack and get most things done that you need to get done without having to go back and keep like changing out your ship or whatever. Like it's probably better to go back and change out your ship, but you don't have to. And I think that's what makes a great daily driver. So I'm really looking forward to it. The size of it, it's kind of big, but we'll see. We'll see. Like I said, I'm kind of looking forward to it. I just want to see what it is. Um, Question. I currently have a Polaris. It is a great ship. However, it is slightly unwieldy for me personally. Do you think it is a good idea to swap it for a Perseus? Well, thank you for the question, Long Sloppy. What's up, Fat Man? What's up, the Star? Thank you for the question, and thank you to everybody that's dual streaming. What's up, Great War Mage? So it depends on what you need, really. I think the Polaris is a better ship than the Perseus overall. However, it depends on how many people you are planning on having in the ship, right? We already know that we're not getting NPC crew and all that stuff for a while because they still are testing out, how many, what it's like for people to, what's up, Invade? They're still kind of testing out what it's like to have multi-crew inside of a ship. So we're not getting that stuff for a while. So unless you're bringing a lot of friends, the Polaris doesn't make sense unless you have like 5 friends you're bringing with you. And I'd say the Perseus makes sense if you have a few less friends. So like if you're bringing like 2 or 3 people with you, then the Perseus makes a lot more sense. But it also depends on the purpose, right? So the Polaris and Perseus don't serve the same purpose. So the Perseus is more, it's going to be better at like taking the fight to things and moving a little bit more swiftly, whereas I think Polaris is kind of supposed to sit back and fire from long range. So it really depends on what you want to do and how many people you have to play with and what your goals are. Me personally, if I already have a Polaris, I would keep the Polaris. I think the only swap to make really is if I have a Perseus and I'm considering a Polaris, because the Polaris went up in price, and I don't know if you got it recently. I don't know if you paid the extra price for it, but that's a big drop as far as money. So I think, me personally, I would keep the Polaris. If you have a very specific need for the Perseus, then go for it. I do think the Perseus is the best looking ship in Star Citizen. So just on that alone, I like that ship. Ooh, the Zeus MR. I really do like the Zeus MR. The star says, if I have an ironclad assault, should I keep my Galaxy or upgrade that to something different? I just found out you need modules and it doesn't come standard with cargo module. You're correct. It does need modules. They did say the Galaxy is kind of far away. I don't know. I wouldn't use the ironclad assault to say that I don't need the Galaxy in your fleet, because why did you originally purchase the Galaxy? If you bought the Galaxy just for cargo, then yes, I would get something else because there are better cargo ships. If you bought it because of the modularity and you need at least, I think for me, I would say you need at least 2 of those modules outside of the cargo module. And if you don't need at least 2 of those modules, then I wouldn't have a Galaxy. But if you do need at least 2 of the other modules, then I would say a Galaxy is a great choice. So it depends on what you need, really. Is the Max better price for that? I daily the Max and it's great. It replaced my Cutlass Black. I'm not sure what the question is there, Cuban TV, so you might have to restate that one. I plan on getting the Galaxy, but purely for a multi-use ship and mainly the looks. I like RSI ships, but if you're getting it for just cargo, then yeah, that's exactly what I'd say. Yeah, mobile base. That's what I would say. The Polaris is way better for a mobile base. The Perseus is more of a like, I'm gonna take a bunch of people with me and we're gonna blow some crap up. So that's what I'd say is worth. What's up, Sand Chimera? Oh, you bought the Galaxy for the base building. I mean, it'll still be able to do that in 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years, whenever they get to it. Oh yeah, if you're just soloing it, yeah, you're gonna have some troubles there, especially when engineering comes online. But in the future, you'll be okay once they drop the NPCs. Okay, so if you got the refining and medical, yeah, exactly, yeah, keep it. Um, okay, you said, will you still be able to get the Thundercloud paint? I can't answer that for certain. I do know that you'll be able to get it on the gray market, but I don't think that's supposed to be one of the limited paints. Um, I don't remember the paints for the Perseus though. So maybe I don't know. It might be limited to concierge or something like that. So I can't really answer that for sure. But I know you can get it on the gray market. If I had to make a fortune doing only one gameplay loop, what would it be? Mining or salvaging? It would be salvaging because there's more variety, I think, in salvaging. Uh, to the point where I could like salvage 200 and something ships, and also like I can use different types of ships to do the salvaging, and so I could switch ships, and I mean you could do the same thing with mining, but I think you're gonna get the same experience. Um, yeah, so I think I would choose salvaging. I think salvaging is slightly more fun, but that's not to say mining isn't fun, especially when you get the mining gadgets involved. After all 100 systems get added, Galaxy will be Connie for base building. It's possible. I don't know for sure. I would say with the lack of attention that Connie's been getting, I would lean towards no. Do I think the side opening bays for the TAC was because they wanted to make a scene with battle suits drop jumping from it in combat? I don't think that's why it's in there, but I definitely think that could work. If that's what they end up doing with it, that'll be amazing. If that's what they do with it, if that's how they launch the TAC as like like combat mech dropship, man, it's gonna sell like hotcakes. If it hasn't already, I think it already has. But yeah, if they show a mech like that thing opening up and that's how they reveal the mech jumps out and then goes and does some stuff. Oh man, that would be killer. That would be killer. Commercials? Was there a lot of commercials? There shouldn't have been a lot of commercials. We haven't even done an hour yet. There should only be like one commercial break for this one because this one will be short. We'll probably end it in like 10 minutes or so here. Well, I guess like 15 minutes because we're gonna go up until our video launches at 8:15. If you're just joining, we went live so that we could talk about a few things. Most specifically, why my tongue is blue, but also why I'm doing a roast my fleet that will be launching at 8:15 for folks who want to go check that out. Yeah, 5 friends and a fighter escort for the Polaris. Yes, I would say yes. Because the Polaris is not as powerful as I thought it would be. It took forever to take down an Idris, and I was not expecting that. But it's only because the PDSs are great. If you can actually hit the Idris, which the way that you do that, you got to send a bunch of missiles at it at the same time. So that's why you need your fighter escort, because you need your fighter escort to send like those missiles at it that the PDS is going to focus on, and then you send your torps. So yeah. Wow, I didn't know they were doing so many commercials. This is crazy. Yeah, I think that might be one of those videos I do, Matthew Ward. Building an entire city with a base building cart. I think that would be a really cool thing to do. Like, just go live for like 18 hours straight and be like, watch me build a cart or build an entire city from a cart. But I don't think you'll be able to technically do it because I do think there'll be some limitations with the cart. Like, I think there's certain things you won't be able to build with the cart, but you might be able to build something that can build it with the cart. So like you can build a base building thing, like what were the little construction site things that you can build? And then with the construction site, you can build it. But I think that would technically be cheating because you're not building the rest of the stuff. So yeah, but I think that would be a really cool video. A Grizz? Hey, Grizz, you said you really like the look of the Valkyrie, but never had a use for it. What about the Paladin? The Paladin looks very similar to the Valkyrie. It's a lot of pew pew. Valkyrie's more of a drop ship, but it can take a vehicle with it, whereas the Paladin is like straight up pew pew. What's up, Mark G? What's up, whatever? We got a lot of people joining right now. That's nice. Northern Surge, what's up? So far we talked about why my tongue is blue. We talked about how I am super excited for whatever the combat mech is, but I don't think that the combat mech is what you're seeing leaked right now. I think that is either something for Triggerfish or April Fool's Day, or it's something that's like a mock one, like a mock-up of what we will be getting at Invictus, which is when I think that we'll get the combat mech. But we'll see. We'll see. What else do we think we're getting at Invictus? Because I think we're getting the Perseus at Invictus, or unless I think we'll either get the Perseus or the Ironclad Assault. like the Ironclad and Ironclad Assault. So that's what I think. But I think the Perseus is easier for them to do because they've been working on so many RSI ships. So I think we'll get the Perseus. I think we'll get the Perseus at Invictus. Is there any way the A2 is worth $675? There is a $75 war bond CCU to it. I'm thinking of grabbing. I don't think so. I don't think anybody should get the A2 for anything more than like 500. I'd say like 500 bucks. If you can't get it for I can say 550. 550 because it's hard to get it under 500 unless you play the long CCU game. So I'd say 550. I wouldn't spend any more than 550 on the A2. So it depends on how many CCUs you got. Oh yeah, if you got, cheap credits, then of course go for it. Like that's why you buy cheap credits, right? Railing for Alien Week? I am done with Alien Week. Look. I thought that Alien Week was going to be a serious event for Star Citizen. It is not. They have not, for the last 3 years, they have not shown that Alien Week is a serious event. Actually, 4 years, since 2021. It'll be 4 years this year. They have not shown me that they take Alien Week seriously. So until they show me that they take Alien Week seriously, I'm just going to cover the sale and cover the skins and say these look cool. I do like the Alien Week skins. I will say that much. I really do like those. But other than that, I'm not a huge fan of Alien Week. I should. Now that you say that, I'm saving candy. And, oh, you know what? My tongue is already blue, and I have to do those. I am going to do those videos for the Banu. But the Banu don't have blue tongues. But I think that'll add to the message if my tongue is blue while I'm doing those videos. So that'll be really cool. So if you didn't know, I am going to enter not Banu. Is it Banu? No, it's not Banu. It's Vandal. I'll be doing the Vandal contest where we're trying to decipher whatever they're saying. I think we have to record ourselves trying to say the words or something. So that'll be interesting. I'm gonna write it in a way that my brain can understand it, and then I'm gonna make a very, very weird alien voice, and yeah, that's gonna be really great. I don't have an alien cosplay, so I wish I did. If I did, I would totally do that. But I'm gonna do something weird. You're not just gonna see my face. It'll be something weird. Maybe I'll put my hair covering my eyes like this, and then all you see is my nose and my blue tongue. That would look alien enough, I think. My hair just forward, all of this, just forward in front of my face, but covering my whole face. Neatly though, neatly to where it looked like I was it from Addams Family. If you guys even know what that is. The Liberator? So what I think that they're doing is I think they're waiting to see what the Ironclad and everything does, because I think they're going to change the Liberator. I think they're going to make it larger. Either they're going to make it larger or they're going to increase the price of the Ironclad to be closer to the Liberator. Because right now, the Ironclad, don't get me wrong, I think the Liberator still has a great purpose, and I still like the Liberator, but I do think the Ironclad is kind of invading its territory a little bit. So I think they're waiting until the Ironclads are done, seeing how people use those, and then they're going to be okay, now we know which direction to go with the Liberator. Oh yeah, the Squadron 42 preview. Yeah, this will be awesome. This will be awesome. We're gonna. I don't have a lot of props. All I'm gonna do is have a cool background. I'll get rid of my chair, And yeah, we're gonna go for it. Go to Party City and ask if they have anything to make you not look human. No, I refuse to spend any money on a contest. It's got to be all stuff I have in the house. Maybe I'll paint my face or something. I don't know. I haven't thought about it yet, but I love in these ideas. Yeah, they might have issues with how ships stick to a landing pad. I think it's also one of those things where it's going to change the way you play the game. The Liberator, I think anytime you have a ship that's going to change the way people play the game, you have to be very careful about how you introduce it. And the Liberator is going to have, there's going to be like orgs that have like 4 Liberators, and then they're all going to be manning the Liberator, right? And like doing stuff on the Liberator until like they go up on people, and then they're all gonna hop in the ships that are on the Liberator, and then they're all gonna fly off and like do whatever, and then land back on the Liberator. That's gonna be like a really cool way to play the game, but it's also going to like be very Polaris or something like that. So I think it's going to the game works. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Oh no, I don't have any military gear left. I think the only thing I have left are like my dress blues, and I have some old ACUs, and that's it. I don't have a whole lot of military stuff left. I was very upset with the military when I first got out of the military. So like I had a I had a duffel bag full of military gear, and I just tossed it in the trash because I was so upset. Because they made me miss my. I've only missed one of my daughter's birthdays. I've never missed a birthday except. Oh, my mic is cutting out. Uh-oh. Are we losing battery? It says we're good. It says we're good. Lower it or something. Uh, I've only missed one of my daughter's birthdays, and it was because when I was getting I told them I would leave early and everything. I just don't want to miss my daughter's birthday. They gave me a flight the day before my daughter's birthday, which was fine, but it was so unnecessary. I could have left literally 4 or 5 days before. Um, but my thing is the day that I was supposed to take the flight, they said there's no flights that day, so they had to push me the next day, and that's what caused me to miss my daughter's birthday. So, crap, absolute crap. Oh, there's static. Ooh, maybe it's I don't know what that is. Here, let's see. Hello, hello, hello. It looks like it's working. It's showing that it's working on here. Maybe if I disconnect it. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, okay. Hopefully we fixed it. uh, but yeah. So I was very upset with the military, so that's why I threw out all my stuff. All right, so we only got a few more minutes for this one. Make sure you get your comments and in and so that you qualify for our ship we're gonna give away, which I don't know what it's gonna be yet. I gotta look through my fleet and see what I can give away. Um, and then yeah, the roast my fleet is coming. So get those last questions in. Perseus at Invictus and Deathbrick at DrakeCon. I can respect that. I think I like that as well. I think I like that. because you don't want to release too many like amazing ships at the same time. But I'm also thinking like they still have a lot of stuff that they said they were going to do within like uh 12 to 18 months. So I'm there's going to be at least one big ship obviously at CitizenCon and at least one big ship at Invictus. But they also can do one big ship at IAE. And so what do they have left? They have the Pioneer, the Perseus, and the Ironclad. So for me, well, they also have the Apollo. So, but I think the Apollo is going to be CitizenCon because I think they're going to. I think, again, I don't have any sources on this. Don't quote me. But I think they're going to. I think there's going to be a huge focus on medical and Death of a Spaceman at CitizenCon because I think we are getting closer to launch. You know, I guess every second of every day we're getting closer to launch, right? But I think we're actually like in the like I can see light at the end of the tunnel portion, right? And so I think they're really going to be focusing on how to make Death of a Spaceman work as far as the game works. Just like we had that huge section on how insurance was going to work, I think that's what we're going to have now. I think we're going to have Death of a Spaceman big at CitizenCon 2955. Yes, so I think Perseus at Invictus. I think we get Ironclad and Apollo at CitizenCon, and then I think we get Pioneer at IAE. That's what I got. All right, time for me to hop off of here. We are not going to raid today because I do want you, instead of raiding, to go and check out my Roast My Fleet, which should be launching in like 2 or 3 minutes. So folks, let me know what you think of the Roast My Fleet. It's really short. I think it's only like 8 minutes or so. So go check that out. And thanks to everybody for hopping on and chatting it up with me. I'll be back on tomorrow, so no worries if you still got questions and things you want to talk about. Let's see. Thursday will probably be on middle of the day. So middle of the day Eastern time. So whatever that means to you. All right.